Welcome back, guys. I should probably change that opening, shouldn't I? I mean, I'm sure it's not all guys watching me. But anyways, I digress. We'll try and change that in the future. Today's episode is going to be, honestly, the ending of this little mini-series. Like, there's still a few episodes left, but this is the beginning of the end. There's only, like 3 this episode plus 2 others. There's really not a lot left. Today's episode, or in the most recent episodes, we've expanded the forest. Today we're going to continue on that section of our area, the pseudo, kind of, sort of, not really our area, and we're going to continue to carry this path out, okay? Creating like the semi-secure effect. And when I said that we're in the last stretches of it, I really kind of meant it, because as you can see here, there's 3 chests. Just a quick sneak preview. There's that one. There's that one. And that's just the stone I've been using to redo the retaining walls and stuff, which I haven't done a huge amount. I carried this one all the way around, and I think there's another layer over there that's also done. So I'm pretty sure almost everything on that side is, everything on this side is done. Still haven't touched this. But today's chest, our episode crate for today, is right here. Full of this stuff. So we're going to take all of this. We're going to put that in our inventory, and we'll put this like that. So, a long time ago we did this. This kind of, sort of, fake wall type effect. Right? With the things and the stuff, making it so we can get over and stuff, but it just creates that barrier wall, right? Now we're going to continue this way, right? Because we want to make sure that it still has that same feel as we come out this way. Now, in addition to that, we also have to make some preparations, because, quite simply, we also have to continue it along this way, along this pathing, but we have to encircle this, because we're actually not going to seal this up anymore. Realize there's a bit of lag there. I don't know if you guys noticed it. The original idea was to cover this over with dirt and ignore it, but I actually kind of like having it. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to kind of make it into a feature along the way. And then, of course, we have the path that goes that way, which we need to get rid of, and have the path go this way. Now, are we going to accomplish all this today? Ooh, there's some high encoding. Probably not. Truth be told, I want to get this done, and then as much as I can that way done. So, that being said, first thing that's easiest to do is to drop some fences. You just put one there, there's one already there. It's kind of acting as almost like a gateway there. Actually, I don't like that. I don't want the fences like directly across from each other. Like even that one and that one's a little annoying. But we can still do like a little bushy effect there. We can put a nice thick kind of bushy hedge type thing here. Right? And the idea isn't so much that it blocks you from actually walking over there. Just more to fill it so it makes it feel a little bit more secure. Whoops, I have shears for that reason. I meant to cut that, not actually break it. We can put fence down there. We can put another fence. I guess here we can put a fence. It's a good idea. Let's just drop the fences first, and then we can fill in the rest afterwards. Fence there. This is the exit. So what I want to do here is I want to put some sort of basic indicator that this is the gateway to the domain, pseudo kind of domain. And I think that will do for now. I might hang banners off of it. Bangers? Banners. You know, the flappy things made of cloth. Just to kind of give it a little bit more. Break some of this. We'll obviously regrass the area, of course. We can go like that, and even put one there, and just really kind of thicken this area up, because this is probably going to be one of the more vulnerable sections. Just by going like that, And we're gonna put like a couple tall ones there. You see, this creates like a little, almost like a little path or like camp or outpost area. Like we can, instead of just having this like, you know, a perfectly straight line to the gateway, having it kind of bulge out a little bit here, even maybe a little bit on this side as well. Just by going, whoops, like this. Nope, shear that. Also took leaves, perfect. Or grass. Just having it bulge out like that a little bit has the ability for us to put like a little kind of like a rest stop or a campsite type of a deal. Just something tiny, right? Just like like maybe there's just like a bed or something that looks like a bedroll and like maybe a little campfire or something. I don't know how we would do that and not light the forest on fire, but you know what I'm going for. But anyways, yeah, most of this is now just filling in like this. Now, we're obviously not going to do the whole path today. That's the idea I want to get for you, and I'll do the rest of this off camera because it's kind of pretty much just repeating the same thing over and 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 over again. So, but over here, this is where things get interesting because we still have all this up here, but we need to turn this one this way. So, first thing we need to do is obviously lay down some of this stuff, right? Because we need to make sure that we have the straight steps up. And we want to make sure that we're not bumping our head on anything. So we go up here, and we can go up here. Yes. I'm going to put one there just so we catch it on the edge. And that's fine. We can put one here and say there to allow us to drop down there. And then we can put one here and here to drop down here. Now, do we want one here or do we want to have to hop up onto the log? I feel like hopping up onto the log is the way to go. But one thing I do not like is this. Because from here you can just hop over to that log so you don't actually have to touch it. And it feels almost like a waste to drop and then jump. So I need to make it so there's a reason to drop. I'm thinking this one, because it's near the forest, will have a log. But this one here I might actually put in the lily pad effect, thus removing this log from our area, so forcing us to land down anyways. Which to me makes more sense. I think that's what we're going to do. Because truth be told, the village itself is fairly isolated, right? It's not like it's connected to this massive chain of other villages and like this huge economic circle, if you will. It's literally kind of just isolated. These here we also need to change. I liked them, but now I don't. I find them kind of ugly. And I want to put some other way of markers that aren't light, because we can put light in the ground really easily just by burying with the leaves. So that's something I kind of want to do. Now, as for the actual, oops, I need that one. Thank you. Like so. There we go. So we have this kind of hodgepodgey path. Hodgepodgey? So we just need to carry that up this way a little bit, right? Just to make it a little bit obvious. And have it come to there, and then come over, break that one, have it there, one there, one there, one there. Maybe we can just thicken this up a little bit, just so it's a little bit more obvious. Come down here, then we can go with this. Just a little quick one there. Maybe even just drop one right there, just for good measure. No, because then that shows the dirt. So if we go like that and then that, it should turn it back. We don't really need to have the pathing here. I know we can have pathing here. Why not, right? We can put one there, and there. Can't do one there. We can put one there, and have it like that, so you can come across. Then the lily pad will end, and we can have one here. You can just carry the path, if you will. Actually, let's break these torches so they don't get in my way. Because if you notice there, it caught one of my shovel strikes. Is it getting dark? It is. Alright. So yeah, so it's kind of like just... Right, just a little bit there, and we can just thicken it up a bit. And we want to make sure that we have a little bit of a path, I guess from here maybe, that leads over to this area, because that's where the shrine's going to be. Now, excuse me, we're going to go into the village, jump that, and there's going to be some high encoding, because, you know, that's what it does. It's loading a lot of watery terrain and junk. And we're going to go all the way into this bed. Boop. That'll give us the ability to pass the night. There it is. I do love me some coffee, by the way. Just getting the coffee in me. It's early morning. You can probably tell by the the gurgly voice effect. Sorry. We'll try not to do that, as I do it right there. God, eating is so loud in this game. So, that's pretty much the path. Like this area here, we could probably put some basic fencing and stuff, just to kind of give just a little bit of a kind of pseudo sorta. You know, this don't go that way. You know, this is more wild area stuff. So let's just, you can drop like one there, and then we can drop one, say like right there, and it just gives that appearance of this is the path you would take. This is just, you know, riverside area. No, obviously we'll have to get the lily pads to put those in. And this is the bush here. Now, one thing we do need to do is we need to get rid of this path. Matter of fact, I'm going to put one there, because that kind of confuses it a bit. And instead, what we'll do is we have this leading up. So let's put one more there, and we'll put one there. And then maybe we'll just drop one right there, just to emphasize it goes that way. And these ones, we're going to put leaves over and turn back into dirt. The grass will eventually grow over that, and you won't have a problem with it. It'll be fantastic. Boop. Come on. There. There we go. One there. We got one there. Not there, but there. And it's really dark in this section. I wonder if it's definitely spawnable in this area. Probably too close to me for it to do it anyways. But you never know. Now, that being said, we have all this done. There we go. Now, the idea is that we're going to have that, this stuff, these jungle leaves and these fences, is going to act as not only a screen, obviously up here, because we'll have like a fence there. Won't be able to put a fence there, but we could put one around this, but that's not entirely sure how. Oh no, I guess we could do that. Yeah, just put it like around it type of deal. So we can put one like here, and I want mostly fences here, because this is definitely us blocking it. It's not so much a natural path. So we can have like the 3 fences right there. And we can have like like that. Some of the bush effects just building up like that in place. Right, we can have this area here can just be covered pretty much totally by bush. Just build it up, nice big, angry, thick bush, like that. Right, just a nice, solid, bushy area. That looks too man-made there. Drop that one out. And then we can put one like here. All right, and then we can put another one here. It's good because it blocks the bottom of that thing. That always irritates me. Right, and that gives us like this domain. Like this is obviously, you know, it's not necessarily our intention, but it is something we're aware of and are okay with. Right? I don't think we're going to do a pathing to it. That I can think of right now. We might end up doing it, but who knows? What's going on there? Is that actually part of the path? Did we do that? We must have done that way at the beginning, because that's coarse dirt. Anyways, that's today's episode. Just realized we're going over a little bit. Yeah. So I'll do the rest of the bushing and the fencing and stuff off camera. And I guess I'll see you when I see you.